Hello, my beautiful Aquarians. This is Lori's Wisdom Oracle. Thank you so much for tuning in for today's broadcast. This is going to be for your energy reading for the month of May. This can be for your sun, moon, or rising sign, wherever that placement is in your chart. And for a more in-depth look at your energy for the month of May, please look at the other videos for May readings. So I've gone ahead and shuffled the cards. And if you're new to the channel, thank you for tuning in. And the lovely co-host Duke, who is my dove, may give you an inspirational message that he loves you as much as I do. Okay, so this is a new tarot deck that I have been shuffling. Let me know how you like this deck. It's holographic. It's a little unique. So first we're going to pull some of you in the month of May. You definitely need to take a rest. Okay. So what we have coming in here for the month of May for you Aquarians is that you have definitely been working very hard and you need a break. The Four of Swords is definitely a card of taking rest, and in that rest, you will be inspired by intuitive messages. Generally, the Moon card that's coming up here shows us what's hidden in our psyche, situations. Dream time is what the Moon is all about. Then we have the Ten of Swords. Situations are ending for some of you. Actually, I'm feeling like a lot of you Aquarians are just kind of done with something. And the Ten of Swords, it's done. Done. But moving in here is the Three of Wands. You're looking on. Your ships are coming in. You see with this card, in the traditional Rider-Waite, he's standing there and he's watching his ships coming in. My question to you, though, is why aren't you going to meet the ships? I know you're tired, but your ships are coming in. Go meet them. Things are coming into you, coming in through your psyche. You're very intuitive, Aquarians. You have a lot of messages coming through. Some of you may be acting upon those intuitive messages. The Six of Pentacles is a card that's coming through that is all about balance. We see the scales here, and exchange. Some of you are receiving, some of you are giving, and deciding who is worthy. I'm hearing time. Who is worthy of your time right now? Because you definitely need to take a rest. Let something go with the Ten of Swords and listen to your intuition. That will guide you very well with who is demanding of your time, what you should be giving of your time and talents is what I'm hearing with this message. All right, so now we're going to pull a couple more clarifier cards. That message isn't resonating for you. This is the Light Seer deck. Yes, definitely some of you definitely focusing on your heart. We have the King of Pentacles here. Again, focus on money. Feels like for some of you Aquarians, you're working, trying to make some extra money, and you're just exhausting yourself. Yes. Okay. Ace of Cups is definitely about new beginnings in the heart too. I love how the illustration on this card is all focused on the heart space. Dropping down into your heart. Could be new beginnings in love. After a long needed rest, maybe you've taken a break from a relationship. With the Four of Swords here, swords are all about thoughts. And you've taken step back to decide whether you really want this relationship or not. But I'm really feeling more like you're taking a break and really focusing on you. This is all heart-centered. This is definitely focusing on yourself is what I'm getting here. Then we have the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles, he's a self-made man. Not to put gender on the card, but definitely strong male energy coming through here. And then we see the wolf. Again, this lone wolf energy. The wolf, the leader of the pack, that's what the King of Pentacles is all about. Some of you are learning some spiritual gifts, upgrades. You're learning what was hidden. And having that knowledge, hidden knowledge, is making you a leader in what it is, whatever it is that you're doing. And you're going to be blessed with financial gain. And then we move to the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles kind of gets a bad rap with a lot of, in the traditional Rider-Waite, you see an individual just kind of staring at the fruits of his labor, wondering, is this ever going to produce fruit? Well, this depiction shows that this individual is nurturing, giving his life force to these plants, and these plants eventually will produce fruit. And it starts in the roots, and it starts with seeds. And this individual is loving and giving of himself to grow more wealth. Followed, coming up behind the King of Pentacles, the self-made man, who's the leader of the pack, understands that it takes hard work and dedication. And maybe some of you have let go of the thoughts that things come, it's just going to be handed to me. It does take hard work. It takes dedication. And some of you with this rest card may be planning a trip, a well-deserved vacation. The Two of Wands is all about travel. We see the bus here, the Volkswagen bus, the world. Maybe this money opportunity that's coming in, even with the Six of Pentacles up here, is international. That's what I'm hearing. I'm surprised there isn't a plane on here, but it's definitely longing, going, travel to is balance, other shores. And then we have the Lovers. The Lovers doesn't necessarily mean that a new relationship is coming in that's lovers, marriage, or something of that nature. It could, but for in this row with this energy here, it feels more like partnerships. It feels more like definitely partnerships, business. Some of you may be gifted with from the universe an opportunity for a business partnership. Definitely working together on a project. Family, could be going into a family business, something of that nature with this energy. Okay. Now, I'm going to give these a shuffle a little bit more. What do you think of these holographic cards? I'm really curious. If you can leave me a comment below. Kind of like them, but I think they would be easier to see on a much darker background. This one. And then we have the World. Some of you are definitely on top of the world right now. Nine of Swords. Okay, what do we got going on, Aquarius? Two of Swords. The Sun. And the Nine of Cups. Okay, for some of you, you are on top of the world, but you're waiting for the shoe to drop. Because when we just take a quick scan, we are stuck here with the Nine. You have fears and you're stuck. The Nine of Swords is all about fears, anxiety, stress, depression, all of those lower frequencies. And you're kind of stuck. Definitely the Two of Swords. Indecision, not knowing which way to go. So my feeling with this is, feel those emotions. You got the 10 here. It's done. Definitely some heavy thinking going on. That what I'm hearing is too much stinking thinking. Too much of a good thing. It can't be this easy is what I'm hearing. Try to come from those thoughts from a different place. Whenever those negative thoughts are coming in, acknowledge them and then turn it around. Find the positive in it. For every one negative thought we have, it takes 3 negative or positive thoughts to counteract it and neutralize those negative thoughts. Because if you can get through that, everything, the sun is here. Wishes and blessings are here, are coming for you. We just got to get you through this difficult thinking. And then we have the 9 of Cups. And with that comes prosperity. It's kind of a card of being comfortable with what you have. But you can definitely level up your game. Getting through these two will definitely bring prosperity and new relationships. Definitely something in the past. Okay, there we have a double confirmation. We have the 6 of Pentacles. We have the King of Cups. We have the 6 of Swords. Definitely some death and rebirth. Yes. Okay. So now I'm seeing in this row here, and the double confirmation, bookends here, of the 6 of Pentacles. It's a balance. You're struggling. Some of you are struggling to balance work and health is what I'm hearing. But this king here, he's all about regeneration. He's very zen. He's very loving and compassionate. And some of you with the 6 of Swords, you need to learn to be more loving and compassionate with yourself, as well as those around you. And when you're learning, I said this in another energy reading. In order to be a really good receiver, well, to be a good giver, you need to learn to be a good receiver. And that's what this is. Energy. It's all energy. And an even exchange of energy. Whether it be you giving, you need to learn to receive as well. With the 6 of Cups here, you also have to trust your intuition on what it is that you want to give your energy to. Being an air sign, you want to help others in a very compassionate way. And I feel for some of you, you've learned that giving too much of your energy and being out of balance is bringing you to a death and rebirth, a new way of thinking. Death is not necessarily a bad card, but it's definitely a rebirth. I love this illustration where it's a rebirth, a death and a rebirth, death of the old and rebirth of the new you. And then we have the page. Pages are new beginnings. Aces are also new beginnings. This page is balanced. She's balancing the material and manifesting it. And that's what is the energy coming through for you for this May reading. And I'm just going to grab one more card and we will close out this reading for you, my beautiful Aquarians. All right. So this is the Power Oracle, Power Animal Oracles. Okay. The giraffe is foresight. You are able to see what is in store for the future. Yes, you can. Get rid of the stinking thinking. Take a rest. Tune into your intuition and your heart space here. And you will achieve your financial success and relationship success as well. All right. Well, that's all I have for you today, my beautiful Aquarians. Thank you for tuning in, and take care, and many blessings.